Good evening, my friends. Joe and I here. We were talking about what happened with the Marine Corps boat. Now, Joe, explain to me what the main media has said that the ship is a woman's company ship. Go tell me all
Yeah,
that.
I watched it and it eluded me, but it was a woman that she had. I want to. I'm not sure if she drowned or they killed her, but they said she died because and the company was a failing company and it was having problems and the ship was like a second-rate ship because the electronics kept turning off or the power kept turning off. But there's people that say that those ships can be piloted without power, and not only that, there's other people that in the water that are helping maneuver that thing. And I mean, come on, these guys are professionals. And then they show a video of that ship coming down the bay, the Chesapeake Bay, coming through there. Why it was coming at that bridge in the first place is beyond me, because there's no outlet towards that bridge. But then if you look at it, it's not trying to turn, and it actually, if it wouldn't have turned, it did turn a little bit. It
She
looks
turned a
like
lot
it
of it
turned towards its left
right
a
through
little
that.
bit,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't have hit that. It wouldn't have hit that thing. So when it hit that thing, if you look at it, they slow down some of the videos, and you actually can see along that bridge explosions. So there's just no way, and physical science tells you there's just no way that 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 ship hitting that sandbar could take down that whole bridge.
Right.
There's
They
just
say
no
because it was
way.
riveted, Rosie Riveter,
No,
that it doesn't
no
have
way.
the. No, no. Okay, so there are a couple of things that are very strange about this. First of all, I don't know where we got the Singapore and all that. I remember looking it up and it was saying that it was a cargo from the Marine Company. That's what else would Marine Co. be? And that the ship's name was Dolly something. I think Dolly in general, Dali, which is probably, and since it is from Singapore, it might even make more sense. I don't think Dolly was Spanish. Maybe he
Hmm.
was from Singapore. I should look it up, but Salvador Dali, Salvador Dali was the
Hmm.
surrealistic painter, right? And most everybody used that word when 9/11 happened. It was surrealistic. I mean, you could, from what I saw, I knew it. From watching the television over and over, you know it. It was all surrealism. It can't be true. So it's funny that what surrealism for Dali, Salvador Dali was, the melting of the clocks. You guys might know that. Like everything kind of looked like it was in shape, but it wasn't real. There was a message behind his artwork, right? And for that, okay, that ship came down way too quick, way too,
Hmm.
meaning they didn't want anybody crossing. They were trying to save lives. Okay. Like you had mentioned, Joe, that the sides were still intact,
Yeah, I didn't touch the sides where the
right?
the pieces extend off the into the land.
Just in case somebody was at the bridge at 2 something in the morning. And what else?
They said there
Construction
was only
workers. How
two
many
people.
construction workers were there?
They said there was only two, and they were fixing like potholes or something on the bridge.
2 construction workers. Enough
When
to
has there
stop
ever been
cars from
two?
crossing.
Well, they found two bodies. They said. I
They,
don't know how many
how
how
many
many
bodies could
construction
they
workers.
possibly find? They found 2 bodies that it might be like 300 years old. Those bodies might be from a month ago, 2 weeks
Right?
ago. This is Baltimore. Okay. The
And
point
they
is,
already suspended the search for the supposed remaining workers on the bridge.
since when? They'll search for people for months, but
Right.
this they just stopped. What did they think it
Yeah,
was
they've already
hopeless?
stopped.
This is all
And
fake, guys.
that's it's
All
crazy.
it's fake. Okay. You have the biggest ring in the world. And I've said this before. It is definitely one of the biggest child, not human trafficking, not adult trafficking, not sex trafficking, child, specifically child trafficking area in the world. And that's why they killed Elijah Cummings. They killed him. He didn't just get sick and go to hospice and die, and somebody had to write. Remember that whole shit? Somebody wrote his name, or his wife,
Mhm.
or his girlfriend. I don't know. They killed him because he allowed many, many children to get hurt, to be bought and sold, and whatever else. This is why they're taking down 3D structures. In one of my last videos, I had said they want to take like nuclear arms and forge them into things like a bridge, believe it or not. And then like a week later, this happens. There are no coincidences. This is for real. It is the military. It is Trump. They took down that bridge. There's no doubt in my mind. We
There's no
have.
doubt in mine either.
Oh, Joe. Oh, you made me so happy, Joe. My Joe is
There is
waking.
no doubt in my mind whatsoever. They absolutely 150,000% took that bridge down.
Now who? Who took it down?
Now, who was it?
Who was it? Was it the good guys?
I'm thinking it might be
It's
because, for one thing, supposedly the woman she wasn't a very um, big name in shipping, so to speak.
right,
So she was a smaller company. Sure, she had these big ships, but she was a smaller company than compared to those guys, right?
right. So we
I've
paid her
always said
off.
that those guys are the ones that own the world. The shipping, the people who do the shipping, that own the shipping lines, own the world. I've always said that.
Yes,
That's
I
who
used to
I
watch
believe
the
it is.
Evergreen go into port.
Mhm. Right. But I believe it is those people, and I believe those people are bad people because they're very rich.
There's so much
And
happening. We
when,
never
yeah,
realized they were going somewhere bad. Yeah, exactly.
that's
That
who that's what I believe.
this
Now,
Singapore
whether I'm right
woman,
or wrong, I don't know, odd man. But I think they're bad people that own the people that own the shipping lines, and they don't have our best interest at heart. And so, yeah, I think it was them.
do you know how easy it is to just pretend to have a shipping company and all it
Mhm.
is fucking
Mhm.
paperwork and computer work and
Yep.
boom boom ba, you have a
Right.
license, you have a shipping company. Then
Boom,
this
ba,
woman
bam.
who's
Yep.
either military, she's either military and undercover, FBI undercover, because I do believe now Trump has them, a lot of them in control.
And I asked this question: Do I really believe that she was killed? She was drowned? No, I don't think so. I don't think she was,
Why would
man.
Singapore care?
I think it's fake. I
Why
think
would
it's all
Singapore
fake,
care?
man. Huh? What?
Why
What?
would Singapore care what happens here? That they would kill her?
Exactly. Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
It was the good
I don't
guys.
think she was. I think it
There's
was the good guys that did this.
they're called the white hats people, and there's a reason that they're doing certain things.
That was a bad bridge.
There was a bad bridge. It will probably be put back up but relocated, and they're gonna call it Francis Scott Key. I don't think he's a Mason. Francis Scott Key. I don't think he was a Mason. If he was, boy, did he pretend to make such a beautiful song, you know? I don't know, but I don't know. It's all very interesting.
Mhm.
That is why they did it. They took down that bridge to save children that are still in transport. Okay? They're still in transport. There
Because
are still things happening that Trump couldn't do in 4, couldn't do in 8 years. The military couldn't do it in 30 years, 50 years since Kennedy. Okay. So
Huh?
what is that for 70 years, Like
How
it,
long had that bridge been? How long had it been under construction?
well, infrastructure under construction is the abuse of the unions.
I know it is, but they had it closed off so that when that ship came in, it could hit that bridge, blow up, and fall down.
It was
So
so perfect. They didn't harm a soul. I guarantee 2 people aren't dead. And if there had been deaths, sometimes there is um what's the word I'm looking for? Casualties in war,
mhm.
It does happen. But they try to do it, and everything that they're doing, they're trying to do with less people getting hurt. It just seems that way. All right, let's say goodbye. Tell us what you think. Let us know. Bye.